Previously, Team Boat rowed through the night and kept going throughout the day in an attempt to make it to Port Arstone as quickly as possible. Elsewhere, Nova came in and out of consciousness in the hold of what felt like a ship. He saw a familiar face from his past before falling back unconscious. Meanwhile, Adria and Kes explained to Rialto what had happened to Nova, as well as what was happening in Port Arstone. They spent the night at her home before having her send them back to a tree outside Port Arstone the next morning. As they made their way to the city, they discovered that Tony and other prisoners were going to be put to death that night, so they decided to stage a prison break on their own. Kes sent a quick message to Isaac, who proceeded to be very concerned at the news that they were going in on their own, and the lack of a response from Kes when he asked for more details. Adria and Kes made their way into the outer ward of the city, where they managed to avoid drawing unwanted attention due to Kes being recognized by the locals thanks to them previously volunteering at the underground clinic in that part of the city. The two of them slipped into the ocean and, thanks to water breathing, stayed underwater. Adria turned into a dolphin and pulled Kes behind her towards the arena. They discovered some underwater pipes under the arena and were able to slip into some tunnels via them. Kes used Locate Creature to help them find their way, and they were able to make it to the cell block undetected thanks to some lucky rolls and pass without trace. Through liberal use of silence, cantrips, and spare the dying, they knocked out 3 of the guards. The guard watching Tony's cell was Clyde, his former partner, who upon seeing Adria and Kes intentionally dropped his keys and left to distract the remaining guard. The two of them were able to free Tony, who was wearing anti-magic cuffs despite not having any magic of his own the last time they saw him, as well as several other prisoners on their way out. Kes used Locate Creature again and confirmed that Nova was nowhere in the area. Then they slipped back out the same way they came in, swimming their way to freedom. And that is where we left off.